Crafty community, this is Sherry. I have a project share for you today. I have been making traveler's notebooks. I've been using a tutorial which I will link below, and it's for a laminated cover for a traveler's notebook, and it was fairly simple for me to follow, and I used some of my paper from my monthly kit from the Planner Society to make this one, and there was just enough from an 8.5 by 11 sheet. There was just enough left over to go ahead and make this smaller size, which the tutorial does not show how to make this smaller size. I don't think it does, but I think she did show that she had done the same thing though. Anyway, I haven't filled these up yet. These were my first ones that I made. Now I am doing a swap with my crafty friend Chastity from Tennessee, and we decided to swap traveler's notebooks. Last year we made junk journals for one another in the summer, so this year we decided to do traveler's notebooks, and this is the traveler's notebook that I made for her. I made this charm using supplies that I bought from Walmart, including this part of the charm, this part, and the beads and everything. All these little pieces, the hook, etc. So that was pretty cool. I don't have a lot of experience making charms, but the tutorials on YouTube are pretty straightforward and easy to follow, so I made this one, and I think it goes with the paper really well. I used some, I want to say, Echo Park. It's Echo Park paper. This is the Country Drive paper collection by Echo Park. I do like their papers. They have some really cheerful, fun paper collections. Anyway, you can kind of get a basic idea of the bright colors and etc. that I put in this. I wanted to go with a summery theme that had lots of pretty pinks in it because Chastity really likes the color pink. So what we decided to do was make a traveler's notebook and put 3 signatures in with 10 to 20 papers folded in each, and to make one another a dashboard or a page marker, and also to make a folder to go inside. So this is how it turned out. I also made this shaker tag just for fun to have in there. It's got a few seed beads in it and some of those very light paper flowers and some things like that. And here's some of Vellum Ephemera from the Maggie Holmes Flourish collection. So this is the inside. I laminated it using the Scotch laminator that I bought at Walmart for like 20 bucks. What a great deal to be able to laminate, especially if you want some of your things to last. This is a pocket, and I got this from the Planner Society kit. So there are 3 signatures here. 1, 2, or this is the folder. 2, this is the second signature, and this is the third. And then this is the page marker / dashboard that I made. It's very simple. It's the paper that is also the cover. I got this trim from Dollar Tree, and it wasn't in a strip, it was in a large sheet, which was really cool because then you can cut it any size you want and it matches perfectly. I haven't really been a huge fan of this kind of trim, but I really like I like this color, and I really like how it looks. So this was so I do really like that. Now here's some journaling cards from that paper collection. It was pretty ordinary and plain, so I made a couple of blingy butterflies to go on there. I cut this using a punch, then I traced this onto this paper and fussy cut it, and then I glued them to this little clothespin with hot glue, and then put some of these half-back pearls on there. These I got from the Dollar Tree as well, and some stickles around the edge to make sure that it has some glitter and some shine. And then this larger one is a similar idea. I cut the butterfly using a punch. I cut another one out of graph paper using the same punch. I cut that one in half and pulled it so that it looks like it's bigger than the original one. And then I covered it with another from the same so that on the back it looks nice too. And then I put a little bit of stickles around the edge to glitter it up and use those halfback pearls. So these really dress up the page marker, and they're versatile. She doesn't have to use them if she doesn't want to, but when you add them to the front, it really dresses it up a little bit. So each signature has the cover, which is the double-sided paper from that collection, and then it has some pattern paper, some lined paper, which I pulled from a composition book. This is just pattern paper from a collection of seasonal pattern papers. Some graph paper, there's another pattern page, and then also sketch paper. And I basically kind of follow the same pattern, but there's, you know, there might be a couple of pieces of lined paper, a couple of pieces of graph paper, a couple of pieces of sketch paper, and then there's the center of that signature, and it just follows that pattern. So this is the folder. It wasn't too hard to make. I kept it the same dimensions as the covers, but added a 1/4 inch on both sides so that I could fold that over. Then I folded it up, obviously, to make the pocket. And this punch right here, I just use the We Are Memory Keepers alphabet punch board. It has a punch like this, and to kind of help that go in a little bit and give it a little kind of, it looks a little more professional that way. So that is that, and it's just a little folder, real cheerful. Here's another signature, and it follows the same exact pattern as the others, as the other one that I just showed you, with the basic papers and some pattern papers thrown in. And then the third signature is right here and following the same basic pattern. Line paper, sketch paper, graph paper, pattern paper. So that is my project share. I have a few other little goodies I'm gonna send along with this, but this is the basic notebook. This elastic cord I got at Christmas time from Dollar General. That is a good time to find some elastic cord because people use them for gift wrapping. So just a little tip for you there. Okay, thank you for tuning in and watching. If you are a returning subscriber, hi, it's great to see you again. Thanks for coming back. If you have not subscribed to my channel, but you like these kinds of videos, please hit that subscribe button. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Hope you find some time for craft therapy. Bye-bye.